Alright boys, sit down, shut up, and pay attention. You're here because your current skills in the dating world couldn't charm a goldfish out of a bowl. It's okay, we're gonna fix that. Not with cliche advice like be funny or dress well. Instead, I'm gonna rip apart your current understanding of attraction and replace it with 6 killer techniques. Chapter 1, the double smile. Alright gents, time to drop the boyish charm and step up into the big league. This ain't about flashing your teeth and hoping she's buying what you're selling. We're about to turn that average Joe grin of yours into a weapon of mass attraction. Call this one the masterclass of the double smile. Let's break it down. Step 1, the teaser. This ain't your full-on Hollywood star smile. Nah, you're aiming for something a bit more tantalizing. The kind of half smile that's just a ghost of a smirk. As if you're in on a joke that she's dying to hear. Keep it light, keep it intriguing. If you were a book, this will be the gripping cover that gets her to pick it up. Don't rush it, let her catch that hint of amusement. Once you've hooked her interest, it's time for step 2, the knockout. Hit her with your full, genuine smile. No clown-like grinning, please. This is warm, sincere, and it screams, I am thrilled that you are here. This is the plot twist that she didn't see coming. Think of your smile as a secret present. It's a mystery box full of excitement and joy. Don't just hand it out to every Jane that walks by. This is something unique, something she'll feel privileged to witness. So, why does this double smile juju work? It's the oldest trick in the book. Anticipation. You're setting her up, piquing her curiosity. And when you finally flash that full smile, she's hit with a rush. You're basically playing her like a fiddle. Listen up, this isn't a kid's stuff. This art is all about the timing, the rhythm. Speed it up. You're just another face in the crowd, so draw it out too long and you come off as that creepy guy with a weird smirk. Walk this line with finesse, and you are the charismatic mystery man, the one whose smile she can't resist. They say, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, I say your smile is the damn front door. It's her first glimpse into who you are and the irresistible invite that pulls her in, so make it count. Chapter 2, the lingering gaze. Hopefully you've got that double smile thing down, because we're about to dive deeper. Let's talk about the magic of eye contact, the beauty of a lingering gaze. Alright, here's the thing. Any Joe can take a quick look at a woman, but only a few can gaze at her in a way that makes her feel like she is the center of the universe. That's the simple yet perfected secrets, gents. That is what you need to master to ace this game. Now, a lingering gaze is not a staring contest. Staring is just weird. That's the stuff that you see in the cafes when a guy in a trench coat stares down people and you're just wondering if you're next. What we're aiming for is very different. It's a look that sticks around just a tad longer than the regular fleeting glances. Not too long, not too quick, but just the right amount to make her eyebrows raise. Your gaze should be strong, focused, but not creepy. We're not trying to scare her off or make her uncomfortable. We're signaling that we're interested, and we're not afraid to show it. Trust me, she'll notice. But keep this in mind, this ain't about who blinks first. You're not trying to outstare her. You're trying to spark the first connection, and she'll wonder, what's going on in his head, or why is he looking at me like that? Curiosity, gents, that is your best friend here. Chapter 3, gentle teasing. Gentle teasing? I feel your eyebrows shooting up. What are we, back in grade school? Pulling pigtails? No. This isn't acting like a brat to gain attention. This is about the art of adult banter. That's right, the kind that makes her laugh, gets her all excited, and shows her that you are more than just an average face. Let's use our imaginations for a sec. Imagine you at a bar, and there she is, the woman who's caught your eye. She's nursing a brightly colored cocktail. So what's your move? You gonna be like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry complimenting her drink? Not on my watch. You are about to switch gears. You sidle up, your double smile in place, and shoot. That's quite a bold move. Who needs beer when you got a little umbrellas and a fruit salad in your drink, right? See, you're not mocking her, you're cracking a joke, lightening the moment. You're showing her that you're not just another bland guy who's too chicken to step outside the standard flattery box. But guys, here's the thing. Teasing is like adding hot sauce to your food. A few drops can kick up the flavor, but dump the whole bottle and you've got a mess, inedible. Knowing when to tease and how much to tease is where the real skill lies. And let's get this straight. Solid tease is nothing without a killer follow-up. After you've let loose your tease, hit her with that smile, that lingering gaze. Make sure she knows it's all part of the fun. This is very important. Keep that mood light, keep it playful, and keep her wanting more. Chapter 4. The Pause. Next up on the table is a move that you're probably not used to. Get cozy with silence. Uh-oh, the pause? But let me be clear, I'm not asking you to zip your lips and stare into the air. This is about finesse. Let's think about it. We live in a world buzzing with noise, where everyone's in a hurry to spit out their next line. A world where silence equals awkward, and everyone's scared witless of silence. But I'm telling you, there is a power in a pause. Power that you can't squeeze out of 100 sentences. So, to put into practice, let's say you're out on a date. She tosses you a question, something about what you love or where you're from. Now here's where you switch gears. Instead of jabbering off the same darn answer you always give, hit the brakes. You take a breath, let the question float. Why? Because you're not a damn jukebox. You're showing her that you are chewing over your answer, that her question matters. It's a good question. That pause, that silence, it amps up the anticipation. But don't muck it up by stretching it too far. You don't want to seem like you've zoned out, or worse, like you're giving her the cold shoulder. Keep that eye contact, stay plugged into the moment, and let your words saunter in at their own pace. Let the silence ratchet up that suspense, that mystery. Plus, it shows you that you're not just some parrot squawking out memorized lines or blurting out the first thing that pops into your head. It shows her that you are a man who measures his words, who understands their weight. Welcome the pause. Stoke the suspense. Take charge of the pause, flip it to your favor. Because a pause is not just a pause. It's a mark of a self-assured man, one who thinks before he speaks. Chapter 5. Slight lowering of the voice. Alright, dude, you heard your own voice lately, especially when talking to a fine lady sitting across from you? Probably not, but you might want to tone it down a few decibels. Why bother, though? Because a voice that's dialed down smacks of authority and assurance, two things that make the ladies sit up and notice. Plus, a voice that's less in your face has calming pulls to it. It beckons instead of bouncing off of her. Put it this way. When we're slightly nervous or having too much going on in our heads during a conversation with a woman, we tend to speak louder to accommodate for that. It's all subconscious, dude. So when you're shooting the breeze with a woman, especially, when it's just the two of you, give this a shot. Instead of cranking out your usual chatterbox voice, tone it down a bit, Don't overdo it. Imagine you're sliding in a touch of whisper. The goal is to amp up the closeness, to make her lean in to catch your words, to whip up a tension she can't shake off. As you tone it down, take it slow. When you speak loud and fast, it often comes off as a person who's not really self-assured or confident in any way. Someone who's nervous. To some girls, it might be cute, but sure as heck won't turn them on. The hushed voice paired with the slowed-down delivery. Now that is pure gold. It's like you're roping her into your world, making her hang on to your every word. That small shift can dial up the intensity and the intimacy of your talks. It can also make you seem like you're more sure of yourself, more assertive. But the name of the game is subtlety. We're talking a gentle touch of the volume, not a full-blown makeover. The essence of your success in the dating world doesn't lie in trickery or manipulative tactics. No matter how much you've heard idiots talk about it, real women, the ones worth pursuing, only want authenticity, confident delivery, and understanding the subtle art of communication. Make her feel seen, heard, and appreciated. Trust me on this, you would want her to say, "You're not like every other piece of shit." And you would much rather that than her never wanting to see you again and making an excuse to walk out.